Hey, Mike, appreciate the time today, man. A lot's been made coming into this fight about the fact that this weekend you're not going to have coaches in your corner. You're going to have your girlfriend. And after this, you said that, you're going to go on to kind of form a team around you. And I think this is very interesting. But for this camp, where did you train? Was it any different, this training camp, compared to the other ones that you've done in the past?
I am going to have a coach in my corner, but that coach happens to be my girlfriend. She'll be coaching. And, I can't say it was much different than any other training camp I've ever had. Got my road work in, got good food in my diet, drank a lot of water, and, punch in the air, So I had some training partners and some bodies to work with that were down to listen and do it my way. And I'm going to go in there on Saturday night and do it my way.
And did you train at a particular facility for this fight? I know with the pandemic, some fighters have had to pull out some, weird backyard stuff. So kind of, where were you preparing for this fight?
I was in Lubbock, Texas, getting ready for this fight. I did travel to Florida for a little bit. I watched a lot of episodes of Naruto. I watched the whole 3 seasons of the Avatar, the Airbender, and that was good for mental training. And then I walked around Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, and we went swimming at Volcano Bay. That was good training. And we ate at lots of restaurants, and we ordered good, healthy food, lots of big steaks.
Nice. That's great. And you seem very mentally relaxed coming into this fight. Is it something about the matchup you like here? Just talk to me about Mickey Gall a little bit. What do you expect come Saturday?
I expect to get paid. Let's keep it simple, bro. Get paid. It ain't nothing to it but to do it, man. What can I say? I'm sure he's trained hard. Good for you, bud. You'll have a good life. It'll be healthy. Eat another salad. And that's not going to fix your broken jaw that you get this Saturday, though.
And he earlier we spoke to Mickey, and he kind of made some comments that he thought you might have regressed a little bit. Do you have any sort of response to that?
I don't know what regressed mean. What, he pull back? What that mean?
Saying that your skills have gone backwards a little bit, that you've diminished over time a little.
Well, if that's he thinks how martial arts works, he must have fell off the bike a couple times.
And my last question for you, man, how do you get it done on Saturday?
Knockout. I'm going to knock his ass out. I'm going to knock Mickey Gall out.
Appreciate the time, Mike. Best of luck.
Our next question is from Jay Anderson with Cateside Press.
Hey, thanks very much, and welcome back, Mike. I wanted to ask something. I wanted to ask about something you posted on Twitter earlier this week about your weight cut and having an appetite that you said you'd never normally have. Has this cut been particularly difficult, or is this something you always kind of go through where you got cravings during the weight cut?
No, man, I'm always posting desserts and burritos and pastas and burgers on my social media during weight cut time. Just because an hour of diet, you tell yourself you got to be a lower weight. As soon as you tell yourself that, you just get so hungry. You get this appetite. You could gain 30 pounds. And it's not fair because when you don't have to be at a certain weight, you're not hungry. When you do eat, the food's all right. But when you diet and you have, I had sparkling water earlier, and I thought it was just the greatest thing.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna say on food too much. I don't want to tempt you or anything. But one of the other things that Mickey said is that he's a low-key Mike Perry fan. He loves your style. He finds you entertaining. What's your response to that?
Was all that shit you was talking, boy? Keep that same energy.
And then last one for me, you did call him, I think a while back, a weak-ass opponent. Is that just based on the level of guys that you've been fighting versus his level of competition?
No, it's just facts. Saturday night is how I stack up against him. It's how he stacks up against me. It has nothing to do with anybody we've ever fought before on either side. Any man can win when they step in there, but on Saturday night, it's just me versus him. Him versus me.
All right, well, best of luck come Saturday, man.
Our next question is from Mike Heck with MMA Fighting.
Hey Mike, how's it going? I know you've been critical of fans, you've been critical of media heading into this fight. Are you happy to be here right now talking to us?
Hell no. I'm not happy to sit here and talk to y'all when I could be laying down watching TV, cuddling with my girl, or walking through Vegas, maybe, getting some sun, cutting some weight, because I still got some pounds to get off. But y'all like to talk to us on the very last day.
Well, I apologize, sir. Quick question. I talked to Mickey a couple of weeks ago. He didn't really truly remember how it started, but it seems like this fight between you and Mickey has been discussed, or there's been some back and forth between you guys for a while now. Do you remember how this sort of rivalry began with Mickey Gall and when you wanted this fight?
Yeah, y'all starting it right now, talking about we ever had a rivalry. He's a low-key Mike Perry fan, remember? And then he wants to get where I am or something, or he wants to fight me until he signed that line. Then he changed his whole tone, didn't he? But he started calling me out. He thought it was a good fight for him. But when he saw the cowboy armbar, well, his jiu-jitsu's not as good as 36-year-old Cowboy Cerrone, who's been snapping arms since the UFC began. So
How is your weight cut right now? What are you sitting at right now, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't know, bro. I gotta go do a bunch of shit and get this off and get this work. But that's the thing with weight cut. It's a timing thing. I need to keep some energy and I need to eat something before. I'm finna go eat something here in a second to get me through the day. Can't and have too much water today, and protein's gonna push it out. But it's tomorrow between 9 and 11 I get to weigh in. So at like 7 or 8 in the morning is when I really need to be cutting. I need to get up and do my cut, and I'll do some tonight and then some tomorrow. I like to spread it out still, but it's been more like I've been good all the way up until today, and then yesterday I lost 10 pounds, and today I lost like 5 and I put a couple back on, and then I'm gonna have like 7 or 8. And then by tomorrow when I start, I should have like 5 or 6 or 4 maybe. And then between, 6 to 9 a.m. tomorrow, try to get that weight and be ready right on time.
And then last thing for me, you're a fighter's fighter. I'm sure you're excited to just get back in that cage on Saturday night and compete. And there's a lot said about the approach to this fight and some of the things you're doing. But one thing I have noticed about you, Mike, is that you are who you are. And I feel like despite all the, quote unquote controversy and all of that, I feel like you're in a really good place right now. Like you're happy with where you're at right now. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I'm happy with telling all you losers to go fuck yourselves. That makes me happy. And I might not necessarily be talking to you. If that offends you, you must be a loser. You must be going to fuck yourself, because if it doesn't pertain to you, then it shouldn't affect you, right?
Nah, I feel okay, Mike. Thank you for the time, man. Good luck on Saturday.
Next question is from Steven Morocco. Steven, your line has been unmuted.
Hey, Mike, I just kind of wanted to expand on something you said earlier. You said this training camp wasn't much different than any other training camp you've participated in the past. I was wondering why that was.
Fighting is simple. Road work. It's being prepared for whatever at any time. It's clean eating, drinking water, cutting the weight, being in shape, and being mentally fit. Like, how relaxed can you be in a dangerous situation? So, just like any other time. And there's no need to go put myself in these silly situations every day trying to train like I don't already know what I'm supposed to do. I let people drown out what I knew what to do from years ago when I broke into the UFC and I handled my business. That was all me then. I used to be a coach at a UFC gym, and I was teaching cardio kickboxing classes, and I got in the UFC. And then when I stopped teaching those classes and started just training full time, listening to somebody else, and I stopped listening to myself all the time. So this is what got me here.
One of the things that you said that you wanted to do around the time of that submission grappling match is sort of get back into this winning mindset and start to, care to work hard, care about the sport. Do you feel like you've found that place as you're heading into this fight? Is the training with or having the girlfriend corner you, is that part of like not taking things so seriously and just sort of being you?
But I am taking it very seriously. I take my life very seriously. This is my life. This is what I do. Why would I want anybody else to get any credit or get that front row seat than the only person that I give a fuck about? Like I don't really get it, bro. It's working out. It's to fight. It's by yourself all the time is what we do. And I got one thing that I fight for.
Which is what? Money?
No, that's a nice addition. But no, man, I fight to be who I am, because who I am gets me the one thing that I fight for. It's my girl, bro.
And how's she taking this? Like being in Las Vegas for fight week, getting ready for this with you. It's your first time, right? First time doing this together as a couple, right?
Yeah. She's good, bro. She's chilling like she always is. She's one of a kind, man. So, you can't really there's nothing to see quite yet. The weight cut is something to see. She's seeing the weight come off of me. And she's gonna see me step on that scale a few pounds lighter by tomorrow, and she's gonna see a difference there too. So as we get closer, I see a little more, sparkle in her eyes, and like I'm doing something impressive, and that just gives me more fire. And on Saturday, I'm gonna fight for her in front of her, and not let nobody take nothing from me. And it's going to be a great show, bro. What can I say?
Have you given her any advice on how to corner you best?
Sit there and enjoy the show.
So she's not going to give you any fighting advice? She's just going to sit there?
If it gets to the second round, no. Life is fighting advice. We fighting out here every day with this COVID shit and trying to deal with who's rich and who's poor and who's black and who's white. We just keep fighting. Well, I done all the scientific, all the, explanations written down on paper, all this shit about how you should be, how fighting, what this person think you should do in a fight. No, I think I'm the one with the experience, and I know how it should go. I just want to feel good. She's just going to be there to make me feel good, make me look good. And if it even goes to the second round, it's because I want her to have time to talk to me in the corner. I want her to give me a kiss and tell me to go get him.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it.
Our last question is from Augusto Herman Gay from Somos MMA.
Hi, Mike. How are you?
Good.
I just have one question for you. Mickey Gall just told us that he loves the smaller cage. What do you think about it?
I just thought of something, bro. That shit was funny. All right. The small cage. Yeah. Whatever. Like, let's go, bud. I don't care how big it is. There's less room for him to run. He wants to tell himself he likes that in there with me. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna stand there, and we'll see what happens.
What do you think will happen?
He gonna try to throw something, and I'm gonna pop his ass, and then he gonna try to grab something, and I'm gonna pop his ass again, and then he gonna fall down, and I'm gonna pop his ass one more time, and the ref gonna be pulling me off of him. I ain't even gonna let the ref pull me off. I'm gonna stay there and try to pop him a couple more.
Okay, Mike. Thank you very much, and good luck on Saturday.
Thanks.
That's all we have for you today, Mike. Thank you.
Oh man. You remember the guy who told Floyd, he'd be like, "You catching a rabbit, you the champion." And Floyd was like, "I don't know what you said, bro, but I know you said I'm the champion." I like that. I like that shit, bro.